Hello everyone, thanks for tuning into your reading. I hope you guys are doing well. So this is going to be my five card spread. As my regulars will know that I do that sometimes, and I like it because we look at your feelings towards your person and vice versa, their feelings towards you, right? Intentions towards one another, and anything else that wants to come out, as well as likely future outcome going forward with that person, what you can expect. And if I remember and we get time, we have time, and I will get you messages. Sorry, I'm a little distracted. I need to do something here. Okay. All right. Then we'll get some messages from your person, what they would say if they had no filter, okay? So you can choose your group from the flowers on the thumbnail, from the timestamps, through intuition, whatever the case may be. Otherwise, I can pull some cards here on camera. Fast forward if you already know what group you want. But if not, we're going to get some cards from the Heartstrings Tarot. So for everyone who is watching group 1 or who needs to watch group 1, what is a card representing their 5-card spread about them and their person of interest? Go ahead, guys, and think about your person of interest when you came to the reading for. You're welcome to watch for entertainment purposes or to see clues about perhaps a potential next person coming into your life. I do have those kind of readings on my channel that give details about the next person coming into your life. So check that out if you haven't already. But in general here, okay, for group 1, we've got 9 of Swords. We could be dealing with a Taurus or an air sign. Gemini, Taurus cusp, don't have to be. That's coming out with the 9 of Swords energy, very superstitious, okay? So you could be dealing with somebody born on the 9th of a month, or that's in their numbers, or also getting the 20th, also getting Cancerian energy. So if you know the song, that'll give depth to this card and what that means. But what this is saying is, this is the energy of having anxiety, maybe losing sleep at night, maybe dealing with some grief, some depression, maybe overthinking in a way that really just makes things worse. So hopefully that isn't you guys, right? I hope that's not my viewers experiencing that, but maybe you're worried about an ending, or there has been one that occurred and you're very anxious about it. I'm sorry to see that if that's the case, and we'll see what else comes out for you. Now let me do my little disclaimer here for those watching, because my readings are meant to provide clarity and guidance, and the focus will be on your best interest, even if it's not what you expect. Okay? Clarity and guidance, not to handhold you through every step, but to give you guidance. For group 2, let's get a card that will represent group 2, please, for those who need to watch. Group 2. 10 of Pentacles. We've got family stuff here with the 10 of Pentacles, earth sign energy. Also has to do with wealth because it is Pentacles, and so we like to associate this card with like inherited wealth or leaving a legacy. It's about material abundance and retirement, inheritance. Some of those things can play into this, whether there's going to be somebody that's going to retire or retire soon, or somebody's going to inherit something potentially here or has done. But it can be about, like a marriage relationship. But it's something that includes like other members of the family, right? Includes the community at large, like a larger gathering or group of people, which I guess with it being the holidays, or soon to be the holiday season where people are going to be gathering, it could be talking about that. So if you have any concerns or thoughts about, your holidays, what that's going to look like in relation to your person, this might be the group for you. But either way, somebody could be like leaving home, or thinking perhaps even for an odd few, since I'm reading for many, for some who are watching, then maybe leaving behind the notion that you're going to ever find that kind of success or relationship. Somebody could be dealing with somebody that has abandoned ship, walked away. Somebody could have walked away from a serious relationship. This would be for somebody that had a family and or a home with someone, a marriage, serious relationship. So that's group 2. And for group 3, finally here, card for those who need to choose group 3. We've got the High Priestess, number 2. And I did mention 2 earlier. So there's that 2 again. So it could be a 2 life path born on the 2nd of the month, or a date of the month that reduces to the number 2. This could be somebody from your past, somebody that you feel very connected to. Somebody could be wearing rose-colored glasses, like the good old days, thinking about the good old days a lot. A very nostalgic person, perhaps. And some more Taurus energy, which makes sense with that nostalgic energy. They have a real affinity for like history, blah, blah, blah. And then we've got, yeah, kind of like a Holy Trinity thing going on here. So let's find out the developments that's going to occur. We're going to start with 9 of Swords or Group 1. Okay, welcome Group 1. Thanks for tuning into your reading. So we're going to look into your situation, your connection, your crush, whomever they might be, right? Obviously, this is a general reading, so just take the energy and apply it how it resonates to your situation. I'm reading for a lot of different people, so a lot of different messages can come out. Not all of them can be for you or resonate with you. If it confuses you, then it's probably not your message, but there is a reason you chose this group, so we'll find out now what it is. And, you know, this reading obviously is going to be for, probably resonate more for people who are in a relationship or dating or seeing someone, talking to someone, or have done so in the past. But for Group 1, let's do a 5-card spread, please, showing us what we need to see for as far as Group 1's feelings towards, yeah, see a new, this could be a very new relationship. You already have very strong feelings for this person, or it's an older relationship, but it really hasn't gotten past the new phase of it, right? Still kind of feels very new, especially emotionally speaking, or it's the beginning of a new cycle within a relationship. Like maybe somebody had a baby, or you guys have up-leveled the relationship to a commitment. Maybe you've now decided to go to be exclusive, proposal, marriage. All those things can be associated with this, okay? So you're feeling the love towards this person. Now, what is the dynamic between the two of them? You're also feeling the passion towards this person. You want to, I mean, if you love this person, you probably said as much, okay? If you really like this person or have a lot of feelings of some kind toward this person, you probably have said as much. It could be the other way around. They could have said it, but some of you out there, you know, you did tell this person how you feel, or you definitely desire to do that. It does feel exciting for you. The relationship, again, does have this energy of newness to it, which I had a feeling that was going to happen when I said that, you know, the readings typically tend to resonate most for those who have been in a relationship with their person, as opposed to like a crush or just somebody that you like from a distance. It resonates more for people who are actually talking to someone or in a relationship with them, and that's what we're seeing here is like the beginning of the talking stage, or it's kind of a new phase within the relationship with this. So, you know, so just, it feels like a passionate energy. There's a lot of activity taking place here. You guys could be getting physical frequently. Or you have a lot of ideas about that, a lot of talk about that. I mean, it's just like talking phase. So how does this person feel towards the viewer? Got the 3 of Pumpkins. So this person feels like being cooperative with you. They feel like, we got the Page of Bats. Okay. Okay. So this could be somebody that you work with, you go to school with, could have met that way, or this person's really focused on their work. So maybe you know, you're very excited about this relationship. You're both very excited about it. But this person does feel a little bit preoccupied, like there's something else that they're focusing on. It does feel like it has to do with work, or it has to do with the practical details of life. When it comes to like how they feel about you, they think that you could be someone with whom they can have a relationship. If you're in a relationship, then they're watching the relationship to see, you know, what needs to be improved, or like what, you know, what needs to change, or just they're keeping an eye on it, right? That Page of Bats. Okay. Keeping an eye on it. Now, these are both page energies, so either you're both very young at heart, or it's a new relationship, or it's some combination thereof, right? And the Page of Bats, when it comes to relationships, it's about knowing that, you know, I'm interested, but also I have more things to do. Like, I'm not quite ready for the whole enchilada. I'm not like quite ready for like a super deep commitment or whatever, because someone in some cases not quite ready for a relationship, and even if they're in one, they're still questioning, like, am I fully ready for this? They're observing, you know. Page of Bats, just like any pages, they still have things to do. They still have growing to do. So they could be looking at you thinking that. There's a lot of passion here between the two of you. It does really feel like early stages, talking stage, flirtation, physical relationship, casual. But this person feels like this is a relationship, or it has that potential to be. Like, there's more to it. It's not strictly casual, even though we've got these pages and the Knight of Imps here, with them coming across as the Three of Pentacles towards you. You know, they do see the potential there to build something with you, to build a relationship, that you guys might be different, but you're complementary, that you both bring different things to the table, but it works somehow, or that it can be. But that's what you're trying to figure out by watching, thinking, observing. Like, is this more than just passion? In the meantime, you know, if you guys are getting passionate, they definitely feel like continuing doing that. But it does feel a little inconsistent. There's a lot of passion, though, for sure. And this person's intentions. They intend to talk to you too. I feel like this should be a relationship that has some pretty good communication. Some of them really do communicate in a roundabout way, like not directly, which is kind of interesting. Maybe they don't want to say anything that will turn you off or run you away for good, because they want you to be around, but then at the same time, they're not necessarily ready to deepen the relationship, or they're not completely sure about the relationship if you're already in one yet. That doesn't mean they don't care about you, because we obviously see that they do, and they are attracted to you, very, very attracted to you. That's the main thing coming through, is their attraction to you, okay? So they definitely feel some sort of bond. I'm not getting completely superficial feelings. This person does intend to move things forward. They want to move fast. So if you haven't been physical with this person already, make sure you're doing it on your own terms and you're comfortable with it, and you're seeing what you need to see from this person to feel comfortable doing that, because they really want to rush into that, the physical. And if you guys are already doing that, they want to do a lot more. Just being honest, as I do on my channel. My subscribers will know that. If you're new here, you know, that's how it is here. So that's what's coming through. But this is a communication card, so it's like wanting to talk, wanting to communicate in a passionate way. Also in a roundabout way, where they might be talking about like work, or you know, saying something to impress you, perhaps, or to say some kind or supportive things to you, just kind of like win you over, or just to, you know, smooth the works, so to speak. Anyway, yeah, they intend to talk to you. They intend to move this forward in a passionate direction. They also intend to stay busy, because this person's busy. What does their relationship, like their love life, look like in general here? It's a potential third party for some of you. And I feel like if you guys are in the early stages, like if you just hooked up, you just met, just got matched, you know, and you're just in the talking stages, then it might not surprise you to know that this person does have someone else in their energy, and maybe you do as well. But with this being the Three of Bats, is to talk about like being like experiencing some heartache as a result. If this person involved you in a third party situation and it wasn't right, meaning that you guys were committed and it was like a cheating situation, then they're in the energy of apologizing and recovering from that. But I feel like this doesn't even have to do with you. If you know it does, cool. But others of you, it has to do with, you know, them carrying some burden in their heart. So maybe that's going to explain, you know, if they're trying to keep things, you know, a little bit fast and friendly. Or if they're involved with you and you guys get along well and you're doing well, and we can see that you have a lot of feelings for this person. They also feel for you and see you as relationship material, but at the same time are questioning and feel like, you know, maybe the timing isn't completely right, or maybe there's still more that needs to be done, you know, still more that needs to be done before moving this forward. It's to do with like some sort of heartache here. So what is the outcome? Where is this going? What is the outcome? We've got Temperance. So this bodes well. It talks about like communicating about things, really having good communication with one another. It's also about closeness and intimacy. So not just like a superficial physical relationship, but closeness and intimacy, and speaking about things and connecting and bonding on a deeper level and handling it in a grown-up way, in a mature way. It is talking about slowing down and, you know, not a wham bam thank you ma'am type scenario, just to give an example. It's about spending the day together, the weekend together, just doing things, you know, together. And so it's like slow Sunday afternoons spent together. No, it's like a slower, like not a rushed energy at all. It's more of a balanced, happy, harmonious kind of energy here. So it's about self-control. It's about patience. So as an outcome, this is a really great card to have in the outcome, because it says like whatever is going on in the situation, you know, it's a little bit, you know, inconsistent and very passionate, and there are some questions and there is some heartache. But there's also relationship potential or an actual relationship. Then this is saying that, you know, you guys are going to talk about it. You're going to figure it out. You're going to work it out. And you're going to do it, you know, well. And it's not going to be full of drama and nonsense. It's going to be a very comfortable space, and people like getting along well, basically, essentially, going forward. So whoever's having these very anxious thoughts about the situation, I feel like it's your person, because they're coming across more suspicious than you are, right? Because the first card that came out for you, group 1, was the song very superstitious, right? And then we've got the Page of Bats, which is like a Page of Swords, and that's the spy of the deck. So being superstitious, being like questioning or suspicious, basically, right? Not exactly the same word. Superstitious, suspicious, not exactly the same words, but similar. Like your person is that energy, and it does have to do with this third party energy, or some sort of heartache, or maybe they were cheated on, something along those lines, or there's some sort of friction, some sort of sadness, some sort of grief that affects something here, your person maybe. And so that's what I've got for you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, you wanted some messages. So what would this person say if they had no filter? We've got Page of Wands again. So a little clarification on that. We've got, I imagine exploring your hot body and it turns me on so much it cannot wait for a new sexual experience with you. Okay. So there's that passion. I mean, in case we were curious or wondering about the attraction factor or the physical element of the relationship, this person's very excited about that part of it. So they are imagining that and or wanting to do that. We've also got this energy of it makes me feel good to be the provider, and even if we're from different classes, this could work. So maybe somebody has more money than the other person, or this person here with this Three of Pentacles, they did come across as Three of Pentacles, which is a work energy toward you. So it could be that they feel like they have to work really hard, or they're very busy, in part because, you know, they want to be able to provide for you. They want it to work. They maybe don't feel like they're on your level financially or in general, but there's that energy of wanting to provide, or at least reciprocate the same that you can contribute. And then we've got I love how we heal. Oh, I'm sorry. I love how we can be real with, I'm sorry, I can't talk. I love how we can be real, our real selves with each other. This is growing so organically and naturally. Yeah. So I love how we can be our real selves with each other. This is growing so organically and naturally. So, yeah. Queen of Pentacles speech, evidently, because I'm not the Queen of Pentacles. So maybe that's it, you know. I don't talk like her. But anyways, yeah, that's what Queen of Pentacles is coming through to say, is that your person would say if they could, if they had no filter. I love how we can be our real selves with each other. This is growing so organically and naturally. So they're feeling like you guys can be real with each other. And, you know, I can get that vibe because the Eight of Imps, it's kind of like a raw energy in terms of being like direct and just saying what's on your mind. Same thing with the Page of Imps, somebody that can just express themselves like a child without having to filter too much. And so some of these elements, I mean, that makes sense. And the Temperance and the outcome is about people being real, being intimate, taking off any kind of mask, like just being authentic. So this is what this person is loving about you guys. This is what I've got for you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Please hit that like button and subscribe. It does support the channel and help to support it, keep it going. And if you'd like a private reading, there's that $1 for 5 minutes deal linked down below in the description box for Keen, as well as you can get a video recorded reading from me, and that is linked down below as well. Thanks for tuning in. We're going to move on to group 2. Yeah. Welcome group 2. So if you chose 10 of Coins or Good Tradition, that's the name of this song, then this reading is for you. So you could be an earth sign, be dealing with one, or have that strong in your chart. Don't have to. You could also be an Aquarius. Getting like Capricorn, Aquarius vibes here. Got some masculine, fire sign energy too. Masculine. King of Cups too. But regardless, let's do a 5-card spread for group 2. Group 2, go ahead and think about your person of interest. And then gently, very, very, very carefully and gently shuffle these collector's cards, because I'm not an idiot. I might want to sell them someday. Okay. That makes sense that I would use the collector's cards. They're of value, and 10 of Pentacles is very high value. 5-card spread. So we're looking at how the viewer feels, the situation, their person's feelings, their intentions, and all that. High Priestess. Okay, High Priestess, you're here watching this video because you're wanting to figure some stuff out. You're wanting to utilize and use your intuition. High Priestess is witchy vibes. You can be a reader. You could just be into these kind of things. Obviously, you're interested here because you are here. You could be a bit secretive or feel like this person's mysterious. If you're having trouble like trusting your own intuition on the situation, it makes sense because, you know, readers often will say that they have a hard time, you know, reading for themselves because, you know, they're too close to the situation to be objective, right? Maybe just wanting confirmation too of what you already feel. I get a lot of clients that way that just want to come in. I can see that they already know the answers. The cards are telling me that, but they want still me to confirm or deny. Confirm or deny what they are feeling and thinking, so they can get clarity. So yeah, I really like those clients. I mean, that are on point, in tune with their intuition, like they already know. So that's helpful. You know, I don't have to convince anybody of anything. It's just like, this is what it is. Okay, I thought that, but blah blah blah. Cool. So, but also I'm getting this vibe of, with the star here, getting some Pisces Aquarius energy here. Rose-colored glasses. Like you're wearing rose-colored glasses towards this person. You're very sweet. Okay, very sweet. Your energy towards this person's sweet. You could be feeling like you're dreaming about this person, seeing signs about them, feeling somehow psychically or intuitively connected, maybe watching a lot of tarot card readings, getting tarot card readings, and you're having that like confirmation bias. You're having that being reconfirmed a lot, that there is some sort of spiritual or otherworldly connection here. But what these two cards both have in common in a love reading is the tendency to wear rose-colored glasses, to look at things through a very pure lens. To be very hopeful, at the very least, just be very hopeful that what you're feeling is the same or is reciprocated, or that you're just wanting validation of what you feel, and you're wanting to talk to this person, you're wanting good and nice things to be said, you're wanting to have communication, closeness with this person. They could be at a distance from you. You're definitely wanting to help the situation though. And you're using this experience and what you've learned or what you've experienced here to help other people. So you could be a reader yourself. I know some readers watch the channel. Okay, so let's go ahead but regardless of who you are, what's the situation for group 3? 5 of Cups. So loss here. Okay, loss. Somebody ran away. Why did somebody run away? Somebody hurt you, somebody ran away. Is that what we're seeing here with the 5 of Cups? It's emotional loss. Maybe you ran away from this person. But bottom line, can't deny, just look at the picture on the card. It's about loss, regret, feeling abandoned, feeling unloved, perhaps. Could be this person feeling like you've abandoned them, you know, you don't love them, because, you know, not for everybody. General reading, take what resonates, forget what doesn't. Energies can be switched or vice versa. It's up to you to decide, right? You're here for a reason. You were drawn here for a reason. There's obviously a message here for you or two. So, but what we're getting here is like some times that, well, the star is Aquarian energy, and even when Aquarius is good with, like, what is the saying, and it sums it up, hashtag not all Aquarius, don't trip. But Aquarius energy is that of, they love humanity, but but they hate people. And I don't think that you hate people, but what I'm saying is, on a grander scale, they have an affinity or a liking of humanity as a whole, but maybe not, like they have a little bit of trouble of one-on-one intimacy kind of thing. Like I've noticed that. I've known many Aquariuses personally, that they do have like kind of this little cold wall facade. Like once you get too close, you know, then you see that. But on the surface, like from the outside looking in, it's like, wow, this is really a people person and everything. But when you get a little closer, you're like, oh, this person's got, you know, is pretty introverted or just to themselves, and like really kind of like needs their space. So it could be that this person's feeling like that about you, especially if, you know, you're dealing with a water sign and you have Aquarius traits. You could be born like an 8 life path, don't have to be, or 2. We've got 5 here as well. I'm getting love, affinity, affection. This is probably an ex for some of you. If it is somebody that you're currently still involved with, there is just this energy of distance, like I said before. And you feel it. If this is your reading, like, you feel it. So how does this person feel towards the viewer? We got the Ace of Wands. Mr. Passionate, huh? This person is feeling passionately towards you, right, to say the very least. And if this needs a new beginning, they're feeling that there needs to be a new beginning. They'd like to have a passionate new beginning with you. It's also the energy of being inspired by this connection and wanting to create something, wanting to make something happen, but feeling very passionately as well. I think they are looking to their pentacles, which is homework, money energy. So they're maybe starting a new project at work. Some of them could work in construction, or they could work, you know, as a project manager, or just in some way, shape, or form. Could even be talking about something that they need to work on at home. Like, that's kind of distracting them. Like, they have a passion for, you know, something here. Something needs to be worked on. That's what they're thinking. And this person also feels like they don't know what to do. This person is holding on to a lot. This person is so remember at the beginning when I said that this person, like, you came out as a high priestess, so that means that maybe you find this person a bit mysterious, or there's some confusion here. Well, that would be because this person with the Four of Pentacles is holding on to a lot. They hold back their feelings. You're very hopeful, though, that this person's going to open up to you, or open up to you again, depending on the situation. And this person would like to make an affectionate gesture towards you, would like to say something to you, like to express themselves to you. They would like to open up, but if they were going to open up, it's just going to be a little bit, just a little bit, because they're very much, you know, wanting to hold things back. They feel like they're busy. They could be an entrepreneur, run their own business, or just like a boss or a leader in their community. They are really focused on that too. But when it comes to matters of the heart, they have a little bit to give to you. But only a little bit, because Page of Cups is just a little bit. Okay? Do they want a new beginning with you? Yes. Are they attracted to you? Yes. What's in their heart space? They could be listening to other people, or trying to tune out other people. It does feel like they're trying to tune out other people who are saying what? Could be saying that you have a lot of options. So this is a specific message. Obviously won't resonate for everyone, but for somebody out there watching, they do have people that have made them, or trying to tell them that you have a lot of options because you're beautiful. You're the star, you're the high priestess, you're beautiful. These people kind of even view you more as, like, you come across as kind of like otherworldly, but they view you as being like, just kind of like a really grounded person and accomplished in the material plane in your own way. Like, you could be successful in your business or the things that you do as well. Like, they see you in a very grounded kind of way. A very practical, they see you as a practical person, whereas your energy, maybe you are, but your energy towards this person is very dreamy and very hopeful. So, but this person has 4 cups of love towards you in their heart space. So they're not fulfilled in the relationship. If you guys are in a relationship, and if you're not, then it makes more sense, because they're not fulfilled in that. And so, oops. Yeah, I would have liked to see something better in the heart space towards you, to be honest, guys. It's probably disappointing, not what you want to hear, but it's good that, you know, you're getting guidance and clarity and to know how this person's feeling. They're not really, I mean, it goes along with that Four of Pentacles energy. They're not really wanting to change things. They're wanting to keep things the way that they are. Now, I said they want to have, you know, passionate new beginning. But emotionally, they're going to remain, you know, closed off, or just unappreciative of the emotional connection. Like, not appreciating that emotional connection. Only doing the bare minimum with regard to the emotional connection. only saying the very least they can, like, you know what I'm saying, don't you? I don't want to like keep talking about stuff that you guys, if you know what I'm saying. So, so we see their feelings, we see in their heart space. Heart space, what are their intentions towards this? Wow. They do intend to, you know, be a spouse and to be with a beautiful woman who's abundant, and to be a parent if they're not already a parent. If they are a beautiful woman, then they intend to, you know, to continue to be a beautiful woman. If they're a man or masculine, they're intending to be with the Empress, which is Libra Taurus energy. Okay. So if you've distanced yourself or walked away from this person, they intend to be with you again. And for some of you, that does mean that this person intends to, you know, make you their spouse or their bride, or, you know, their spouse here with this, with the Empress energy. It does talk about somebody that is very comfortable. She's the energy of somebody even being spoiled, but she's also very generous. This is the energy of somebody that's a bit detached. So it does go along with your energy, like what I've described with the High Priestess and the Star. As somebody that can be very good and, you know, very hopeful and inspires other people and has a lot of wisdom to impart, but also can be rose-colored glasses, otherworldly, kind of head in the clouds, a little bit detached, distant. This person knows that they need to change. They need to change course. They need to change direction in order to be with the Empress. So that's their intention. And what is the outcome going to be? Ace of Pentacles. So it's a golden opportunity to solidify the relationship. It's a really positive outcome here. For you and your person of interest, this is talking about a new opportunity. Somebody could be getting a new job, a raise, or a promotion. I think that's very important to this person, that the money is there, that the financial stability is there. We've got the Nine of Pentacles after that. See, this person really wants to, they want to give to you. Like, yeah, so this is one of those scenarios when if it was a private reading, I would tell the person that, you know, their person of interest wants to make them the Empress, or, you know, support them in that way and really spoil them and wants to have a lot to offer. And then the client will often say, well, I don't want that. I don't need that. I just want them. Well, you know, unfortunately, your person wants that. And so that's what they're going to do. And so it may take a while to get to a place of commitment, to further the relationship or connection, because this person is really focused on their pentacles. But the good news is, in a love reading, the Ace of Pentacles is also extremely positive. So it's letting us know that, you know, there is the planting of the seed of something solid here. And so while this person has a lot of passion towards you, but they're not like opening up emotionally, and they don't intend to, they know they need to change in order to do that. But even that will still look like them offering you something tangible, putting in some practical effort for you. Maybe their love language is acts of service, that they're going to try to show you, you know, how they love you or feel or care through doing something for you, giving you gifts, things of that nature. This person, though, they're only at the Four of Pentacles. They want to get to the Nine of Pentacles at least before they can offer you something. But you see, the Ace and the Nine equal 10, 10 of Pentacles, which that was the starting card, right? 10 of Pentacles. So the 10 of Pentacles is very important to this person, to this connection, to have a family, to leave a legacy. I think that whoever is talking about this person, are talking to this person, remember I said a moment ago, and they looked at you as somebody that's very practical. They look at you as somebody that like is the Queen of Pentacles, that you are, you know, somebody that needs to have like a firm, you know, financial standing, that you like the nicer things in life, that you're not like necessarily a materialistic person, but you are the type of person that commands like commands luxury. This person has it in their head, so you must be that way, and if not, they're completely wrong about you, but this is what they value and what they want is to bring that. So they're coming across with this Nine of Pentacles energy. I think you're the missing piece to their Nine of Pentacles energy. Like once they get to where they want to be financially and materially, then they're looking at you as the missing piece to their Ten of Pentacles. And then they're going to bring you in, you know, to complete that picture. So the only warning with the Ten of Pentacles is that, you know, it can talk about a financially abundant relationship, but one that's emotionally cold. And since we don't got a lot of emotion cards here, we've got some, I would just warn that, you know, if that's important to you to have and feel that strong emotional connection, like if you're a strong water sign, for example, but any sign, but anyway, yeah, if you know, you know, if you're a water sign, then, you know, this might be something that you need to be aware of. But this is in the future, so a lot can happen between now and then. Just know that the outcome for the reading is very positive, letting us know that there is a solid new beginning to be had here. This person is still going to focus on, you know, their goals, but they do see you as someone who's going to be, you know, the finishing touch on their accomplishments. Almost like a trophy wife. It's like a trophy wife or a trophy bride, trophy husband. But not necessarily in a negative way. At the very least, you know, they just see you as, you know, someone with whom they can leave a legacy. So let's get a message from this person. What would they say to the viewer if they had no filter? We've got the Knight of Wands. Why wait? I've got the hots for you. The sex is fire. Let's move fast. That's that Ace of Wands energy. So physically speaking, you know, they're not trying to wait. We've got Fool energy, more Aquarius. If you're wondering if I'm mad or upset, I'm not. I'm totally fine and unbothered. We've got Ten of Swords energy. I'm determined to give generously to you, even putting your needs above mine, no matter how hard it is. Now that's that Eight of Cups, wanting to change course, change direction, like being disappointed in the results so far and trying to redirect, reroute in order to find their happiness. And that does mean being with the Empress. That does mean being committed, but it also means like getting outside of the comfort zone and working hard and continuing to do that. Again, with that Wands energy. Your energy gives me life. Maybe this starts off as a sexual relationship, but you never know, it could grow. So this person is seeing the potential. They do see the potential. Maybe it did start off physically, or it will start off physically if it hasn't already, or it was like, it depends. People have different, you know, interpretations and experiences and scenarios. I'm reading for a lot of different people, but I mean, that's what they're saying. So that's what I've got for you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Please hit the like button and subscribe. It does support the channel and help to keep it going. And I'm going to take it to group 3. Follow me over there if you feel guided to. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you next time. Welcome, group 3. Voice going out again by the time I get to you guys. A lot of talking. Some people love to yap. I am not one of them. But see how much I love you that I come on here and do this anyway. I mean, oh, I do it for the big bucks. Because I make so much on here. Okay, this is what I've got for you, group Group 3, so we're starting off with the High Priestess, and we're going to do a 5-card spread looking at your feelings towards your person of interest. So go ahead and think about them, their feelings towards you, the outcome, intentions, all that wonderful stuff. So for Group 3, let's do a 5-card spread for Group 3 between them and their person of interest, please. So are you wanting to get things unstuck? You're wanting things to move fast. You're wanting communication. You're wanting to communicate with this person. You're wanting to get physical with this person. All of the above or none. This is 8 of Wands, fire sign energy. You could be that or have that strong in your chart. Your feelings towards this person are very busy, very active, very action-oriented, very passionate. If they are not, then let's be honest. You want that. You want to change that. This is what you want. You want, at the very least, some good news about the situation. Hopefully this reading will give that to you. Let's do another quick shuffle and find out the situation between the two of you. 6 of Pentacles, equal give and take. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. Okay. Generosity, reciprocation. Oh, this is good so far. Yeah, and their feelings are 10 of Swords. So what the hell is that? The feelings are 10 of Swords, like there's been a painful ending, a betrayal, or they're thinking about that and could manifest that potentially if they keep thinking that, because 10 of Swords is thought energy. We've got fire, earth, and air on the board. They could be experiencing a painful ending. The energy between the two of you is pretty good. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Pretty good. Wheel of Fortune, but I also already associate the Wheel of Fortune with the 6 of Pentacles because it's about what comes around goes around, right? It's about, like I said, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. If you don't scratch my back, I ain't scratching yours, that kind of a thing. It's got kind of that energy to it. And the Wheel of Fortune is also, it's about fate and things coming around. Unseen forces kind of deciding whose back gets scratched or not kind of thing. So there's an element of fate here at play. So maybe that's one. Remember I said that maybe you want a change here with the 8 of Wands, a change in how this person acts, change in how they communicate, whatever the case may be, change. And then you both feel like that change is coming. Like if it hasn't already happened, which for many of you already has, that it's coming and it'll be for the better, and that it needs to happen in order for it to be more fair within the relationship. Because it feels good to receive, but it also even feels better to give, and whenever you give, you get it back eventually. So giving is its own reward, and then you receive it, like you get it back eventually, and that's even better. You know, if you know, you know. So, but why is this person 10 of Swords? Okay, so are things very romantic between the two of you? Is this on again, off again? Is somebody very romantic and then they pull back their energy? Is somebody unwell? Does somebody suffer from depression, anxiety? Do they have to go within? Is somebody like that kind of person? When they're on, they're on. When they're off, they're off. It's like there is this cyclical nature to this relationship, where sometimes things are going really well and sometimes things just get real quiet. It could be due to a lack of knowing how to proceed. Could be some control issues or just not knowing how to take the relationship further. So it's not ill will or bad intentions here, but it's just kind of like, I don't know what to do next. All I know is I have a lot of passion, but I don't really know what to do next or what to change. And there is this energy between the two of you of really wanting to, you know, be there for or help each other or reciprocate, you know, each other's feelings. Like there's a care and a respect here. But then this person's coming across 10 of swords. Like, so if you are someone that maybe you're a little awkward in love, or you don't behave in the way that this person expects, they could perceive that as a betrayal. They could perceive that as that, like, when there's a spell where you are distant from one another, they could perceive that as a painful ending. This could really get this person in their head, very upset. They could perceive it as you not being receptive, to what they have to offer, to the romance. The Knight of Cups is a very romantic energy, but he is not the most grounded energy. Can be a little delulu, which he's delulu in a way that can manifest, you know, what he doesn't want versus what he does want. And his imagination tends to go towards the worst in this scenario here. Whereas you're just kind of like, you feel intuitively connected to this person as well. You're also romantic towards them as well. But you're more like action oriented and like trying to figure out, okay, what's our next step? And this person's more like, I don't know what they expect from you. Like, really, I don't know what they expect from you. What's in this person's heart space? Wow. So this is an ex, somebody you've gone through a breakup with, or they are going through that. There's some sort of major upheaval in this person's life, some sort of big drama here with this unwanted change. They could even have like their ego hurt. By any kind of mind games. If you guys play mind games with each other, you know how people do that in relationships, fighting for funsies or like debating back and forth, you know, in the communication in order to kind of, it's like a means of flirting or, you know, poking fun at each other kind of thing. Then this person could be getting their toes stepped on more than you realize, and it's upsetting. This can straight up mean you got in an argument. Now you're waiting for this, you're waiting to hear from this person. You got in a fight, there's a problem, a conflict, and now you're waiting to hear from this person. They're more upset about it than maybe you realize, or maybe you know they're upset about it. Well, they are. This is here to confirm that. The Five of Swords is not, you know, a pleasant energy though. And it does have to do with like conflict in the mind and conflict in the words. So whatever the conflict in the mind or words has happened, then this got this person in their heart space feeling like, just feeling hurt and feeling like let down big time. This person could feel like you've glowed up or you're moving on without them. What are their intentions towards the viewer? Four of Pentacles. So they're going to hold back. They're going to remain mysterious. They're going to block their heart. They're going to be in their ego. They're going to hold on to their money. They're going to prioritize the material world and the practical details of life over a relationship, over love, over emotional connection. They're going to overthink. They're going to think the worst. They're going to be in anxiety. It's unfortunate. Sorry, this is probably not what a lot of you want to hear. It's a good time, like, to say whenever we see this kind of energy, that maybe you just want to consider whether this person or this relationship is fulfilling your deeper needs, or if it has that potential to really do that. Does it? I mean, the current energy does suggest, you know, challenges, but Relationships can evolve over time. There is opportunity for growth, but we don't know because this person's energy is what it is. So what is the outcome? Yeah. We got the Fool after that. So sleepless nights, anxiety, Nine of Swords energy. Somebody could be having a nightmare about this, or just thinking really negative scenarios in their head about it. Somebody being really hurting their own feelings is what I'm getting. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. I feel like this is your person. It's like they feel like life gave them a cactus, and rather than just put the cactus to the side, they're sitting on it. You know, it's like, why are you doing that? Why are you making it worse? So this can affect you negatively, especially if you love or care for this person. So you want to do some self-care, you know, treat yourself well, do the things and be around the people that uplift you and make you feel better, because Nine of Swords is not a great energy. Good news is the Fool comes after that. So we're closing a cycle. Nine's the end of a cycle. The Fool is the beginning of a cycle. So it's like this too shall pass. It's very cyclical, this relationship. It feels kind of like bipolar or something. Does somebody have that? Does somebody suffer with that? But even if not technically, that's how it feels, like cyclical, because it's the closing. Remember we talked about the Six of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune, the closing of a cycle, beginning of a cycle, ups and downs. That's what we're seeing again here in the future. So if this has been going on already, then it's going to continue to. If it hasn't, then you're entering a cycle where this is what's happening. And this person needs to burn themselves out on all their negative thinking, and then finally when they've exhausted themselves, they have no choice but to be more positive, because eventually the brain is going to self-correct. The brain is going to self-correct eventually. It has to some extent, right? It has to. It can't stay at this level of negativity forever. It has to self-correct, and it will. And then it will come out like just full-blown, you know, full energy. The devil may care, careless, free. My mind is free, you know. Let's take chances. Let's take risks. Let's just be free now, kind of energy. And it's a good energy. It's fresh hope. It's taking chances. It's a new path, a new adventure. But I'm just concerned if this person's going to truly be better going forward, or if they're just going to keep repeating this. Something tells me that Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck, that there will be improvements in the relationship, the way they think about it, the way they talk about it. Like, there's going to be an improvement here. I see that. So, you know, cross your fingers if you want this to improve, because, you know, hopefully that'll resonate for most of you, that there is an improvement with the Six of Swords, like escaping an unwanted, difficult situation in order to go towards greener pastures. Number 5, Five of Swords. I enjoy a good intellectual challenge, so playing little mind games with you makes things more fun and interesting for me. So maybe this person's the one that started the mind game stuff, and then you were better at it than them. You hurt their pride in the process. Something was said that hurt their feelings. There's something here about Five of Swords being related to the Ten of Swords. Again, could have started off as playful bantering, but then it took a turn for the worse, and you might not even know that you hurt this person's feelings. But again, Five of Swords connected to Ten of Swords. That's telling a story. But the communication is going to get better between the two of you. This person is admitting that they enjoy that intellectual challenge. They like little mind games. It makes it more fun and interesting for them. They could be an air sign or have that strong in their chart with more air energy. Here, I love our text debates, and that I can just say what's on my mind and get it out. So this person does like to speak plainly. They do like to speak to you because they feel like they can talk to you in a way that like you can handle what they have to say, whereas other people might not be able to handle it, or might not be able to give them a taste of their own medicine, or like be their match, if that makes sense. Like some people might not be able to handle their direct talk, but you can. But you also can be even more direct than even what they're used to. And they get kind of like a taste of their own medicine. It's like their karma, because you give them karma even if you don't mean to, because they've hurt people and stepped on other people's toes by being too direct with people when they just thought they were playing, or, you know, something like that. And then other people have gotten hurt. And now this person, I feel, is getting a dose of their own medicine from you, because you are able to say things to them like you're doing the same thing to them. Like you might not be meaning to hurt their feelings, but you do. You step on their toes a little bit, and then they get their feelings hurt, and they're like, oh, damn, you know, it's a taste of my own medicine. And then we've got, don't worry about me. I can bear my own burdens plus yours too. But this person's like, yeah, don't worry about me. Like, I'm tough. They've got a lot of pride. And we're developing an amazing emotional connection, and I am so into you. So letting you know that they feel that there's an emotional connection here too. It's not just a mental connection. The mental connection is important to this person, but the emotional connection is also important to them. They feel like that's improving and that's getting better, right? Okay, so that's good news. All right. I think that's it. I think that's it, group 3. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you. Please hit the like button and subscribe. It does support the channel and keep it going. It keeps me coming back to do more readings. And if you'd like a private reading, my contact information is in the description box down below the video. If you'd like that $1 for 5 minutes, that's linked down below too. And I will talk to you guys next time.